Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is a general love reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to check your other placements. But what is coming up? Okay, we got healing. What's coming up for Capricorn when it comes to love? Relationship, wow. Change and divine intervention. This immediately gives me the message that some kind of toxic relationship could have ended for a reason. You went through a lot of healing, or you're going through a lot of healing, and there's a relationship coming. Some of you are already in it. Others of you are still manifesting it through your healing, because the healing causes you to attract healthy connections. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen. These are the changes that you're making here. Oh, okay. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. If you are still thinking about a past situation, try not to, because that takes you back, you know. It takes you back to the old energy. We have union, we have soulmates. So I really feel like there's something amazing coming 24/7. Best friends, always together, always on their mind. Separation anxiety. Please don't mess this up by focusing on the past. It's looking really amazing for your near future. So if you have someone in mind, let's see the energy between you and this person, then we'll move on to your overall love life. So Capricorn and the person on their mind, what's going on here? What are the energies? Ooh, there is someone who really wants you. Magician and the Six of Wands. Wow. I really love this reading already, and we've only got 4 tarot cards so far. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo. But wow. I feel like you're uncovering a lot of truths. There could be someone that you have a crush on, but you're not sure about, but you do like them. There is a physical attraction. If that is the person on your mind, they definitely want you. You could have both, you and this person could have gone through some unfortunate situations. Whether it's some kind of unfortunate situation between the two of you, you could be both healing. Could be a Capricorn like yourself, but look at the near future. The toxicity is leaving. Okay, this is a situation you may have had a hard time moving on from, but Ace of Wands, there's some kind of exciting new beginning. I feel like the only risk is getting caught up in the illusion of the past. Especially if it's a case where like an ex comes back and they try to act like they've changed, everything's... Unless you and an ex needed to both heal to come back together, then that's different. But if you have like a straight up toxic ex, be careful. Let's look at your main spread. What are the love predictions for Capricorn? What are the love predictions for Capricorn? Yeah, there's something about you and the past, okay? Because we have stopped looking in the rearview mirror and we keep getting the Six of Swords in reverse, which is about having a hard time moving on from the past. I feel like you want to, but maybe the thoughts just creep into your head. Like you keep reminiscing on the past person accidentally. Like you know better, but the thoughts keep creeping in, which is fine. This is just a natural process. Don't feel bad or guilty or silly for thinking about the past. Just kind of remind yourself of the future that you're creating. So over here, oh my God, yuck. We definitely have someone negative over here. Looks like your ex. King of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Wow. I see that you are doing a lot of, like, this is your emotions. Like, you're releasing a lot. You're letting go of a lot of things. Like, please do not stop. Keep going. There's a lot of emotional release. Some of you may have had, like, physical pains. And this could be relating to your emotional stuff. Like, there's a lot to do with the mind-body connection. So if you've had, like, I don't know why I'm getting, like, body aches for you, for some of you, that the body aches can be the emotions. So you're just releasing a lot of things, and I feel like you're seeing evidence of that. And you have this Two of Swords in reverse is how you see this person. So you're seeing the truth. The blindfold is coming off. There's no more confusion, no more illusion to how you're seeing this person, but you still keep thinking about them. So you're probably wondering, like, why do I think about this person? I know they're bad for me. I want to move on. But that's just a natural process. You are releasing. It doesn't mean that you're going backwards just because they keep crossing your mind. The key is to remember the future, okay? Remember to focus on the future. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Okay. So this person's very stuck in their head. And wow. They definitely rely on you for happiness. And I'm starting to get the feeling like this is more than just an ex. For some of you, it could be multiple people. Clarify the King of Wands in reverse, please. It's really bothering this person. This is reminding me of the last reading. It's really bothering this person's ego that you're not reaching out to them. It's also bothering their ego that they're having thoughts of you with someone else. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse, please. So, the World in reverse. This is someone who, okay, yeah. So at one point you wanted a new chance with them and they knew that. But now they see you as this Knight of Wands. Like, they feel like you're getting a move on. You're moving forward. This person's also trying to look at you in a negative light and projecting things onto you. So this person's kind of seeing you as somewhat of a narcissist because they feel like one minute you wanted them back and the next minute you are reinventing yourself and moving forward. So it's almost like a thing where they're trying to tell themselves that you were faking, that you didn't really want them, or you were trying to, you know, a narcissist just like turn the story around and make it about them. Like, because they also have a self-fulfilling prophecy that nobody wants them, or that people are using them. So this person's kind of telling themselves that, yeah, I knew you were, basically they're trying to say they knew you were lying when you claimed to have wanted them. Now you're thriving and moving forward, so obviously you didn't want them. But that's not true. You may have genuinely wanted this person in the past. And they didn't reciprocate, so you just moved on. But they're seeing it in the most negative way that suits their belief. I feel like that message is not for all of you, but they're basically seeing you as one minute you wanted a new chance with them, next minute you are like on your way. So they are telling themselves, well, if I given this a chance, then Capricorn would have broken my heart and left me anyways, type of thing. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of people that you're letting go of. Yeah, you're starting new. You're not afraid to start new. You're not afraid to meet new people. I see you letting go of some people and emotional baggages. Especially things that people said. Some of you are even letting go of a job or just letting go of a lot of things from the past. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse, please. Yeah, as you continue to take back your power, you're still going to have the thoughts of them. But you have a choice. Remember, you have a choice. The minute you think about the past, you can just remind yourself, or set a reminder. You have all these apps now with reminders and stuff, affirmations, remind yourself. You can do that to remind yourself to not look in the rearview mirror, because it's just two different energies. This is someone worried about, you know, the past, and this is like a whole wedding happening, a whole commitment. So which one do you want to focus on, basically? What do we have for Capricorn? Missing you. Just saw 1111. So they are missing you. We got blooming, which reminds me of the Empress card. So a lot of manifesting you're doing. Trust, self-love. So you really are healing. You really do need to continue, especially if you've been having any type of negative experiences or feelings. Don't let those things cause doubt, okay? Pets, getting a new pet. Getting a new pet. Giving a current pet more love. Some of you are getting a pet along with your healing journey. I don't believe in getting like a pet to take care of all of our like mental issues, our mental health issues. But in a healthy way, a pet can be a good step in the right direction. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Spy. Someone's got their eyes on you. You are doing your research. Commitment. Things are getting serious. I do believe that this past person is watching you clearly, because I see how bruised their ego is that you're not reaching out to them. Again, the last reading I did, it's showing up again. They can't believe that you haven't reached out. They can't believe it. And they're looking at you, seeing you glow up, and they're in this negative mindset of, yeah, good thing I didn't take Capricorn back, because they would have just blown up on me and just left me type of thing. But that's not true. You probably would have included this person, but they chose what they chose. What are the love messages for Capricorn? Karmic. Stand your ground. It's all an act. It still hurts. I do feel like you're in that energy, Capricorn, where you're healing, but you like, they cross your mind, and then you're like, it still hurts. Does this mean I'm not making progress? Does this mean I'm not healing? No, that's not what it means. It means you're human, and the brain, that's how the brain works. It got used to that person. Now it's getting used to something new, and it's going to keep trying to pull you back to what it's used to, but you need to keep trying to pull it back to the future that you want. Okay? Trying to think of an analogy. All I'm seeing is the whole radio frequencies, like you're trying to tune into a new frequency. You keep getting the old frequency coming back in, but you just have to be dedicated to the new life you want to live, the new relationship. There's a lot of emphasis on butterflies here, so transformation, change. When you see the numbers, let the numbers remind you to stay focused on the changes that you're making. This person could be coming back with a whole act. The outcome, again, is the devil in reverse. So remember, you right now, you're clearing out this demon. I see trauma as demonic energy. I'm not religious or Christian, but I do see it as something that attaches itself and festers and grows and grows. And you'll notice that you find yourself depressed about something that happened years ago, and it's because that thing that attached itself to you needed time to actually develop into depression. But this is the opposite. It's leaving. It's leaving you, right? So when you have, this is like going to be a therapy session, a spiritual therapy session right now. When you have those memories of the past, you think that you keep getting pulled back to the past. Think of it as, because I was thinking about this yesterday. I always call it the demons living rent-free in the psyche. So these demons that, well, we'll just call it negative energy or pain that finds a place in your mind and it just stays there. When you want to heal, it's basically being evicted. So if you imagine telling this demon to pack its things, it has to leave, it's time to go. You give it notice, it's not exactly going to be happy. So that's where you get all these issues coming up. It's trying to convince you to let it stay. Okay? It's trying to convince you to let it stay. It's trying to bring up the good memories of this past toxic relationship, which was toxic, but it's only showing you all the good memories of this person, why you should take them back or why you should go back and live this old life. Because it doesn't want to leave. It's not going to have a place to go if it does. I mean, I could go into more detail, but it would just go on forever. But what I'm saying is, when you're healing, you're basically evicting a negative entity from your psyche that has been living rent-free there from childhood, from all your childhood pain. It's just been living there. It's comfortable there. It has its bed. It doesn't want to leave. So healing is not going to be cute. But as long as you're aware of what I just said, that this thing is going to kick and scream as it's being forced out, then you'll know not to give up. Okay? I feel like, oh my God, I feel like I just explained it in the most crazy way, but hopefully somebody gets it. 9 of Wands. Why the 9 of Wands? For the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this King of Swords is a guide. Sometimes I see him as a guide. It's kind of like as a person, it's more like an unemotional person and blah, blah, blah. But whenever the first thing that hits me is that it's a guide, especially because of the spirit type of color, the blue and the sky and the clouds, it's more protective in that energy, because we do have the 9 of Wands as what's blocking. So I honestly feel like a lot of you have some kind of spiritual guide, or maybe it's just your higher self that's actually has your back. It is guarding and protecting you from certain things, especially to do with karmic people. I'm hearing it's time. So it's almost like this is like one of those angels. You know how they say like Angel Gabriel and those, what you call them? Archangels, right? Who step in at specific times for specific reasons. That's what I see happening here. Like this is your time specifically. The Capricorn energy, people who have Capricorn in their chart, this is your time. So this energy has stepped in to protect, to assist. Clarify the 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Some of you are starting to see how weak this person really is that you are dealing with, or even these people, if it's multiple people, that they were actually just hurt people trying to hurt you. The awareness of this type of thing is what really helps you in healing, because if you believe that people are just mean and just attacking you, then it's hard. But when you understand that they're just broken and they just didn't know better, it makes it easier for you to understand why things happen to you. It helps you to move on, you see? 8 of Cups. Clarify this Devil in reverse for Capricorn. Queen of Wands. The Devil in reverse again. I can't make this up. I don't feel crazy for telling that demon story anymore, because look how your demons, your trauma is being evicted from your psyche. You're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy. Don't matter if you're not a fire sign. Queen of Wands is very busy. She gets things done. So you're not sitting in this 9 of Swords energy. You may have sat there, and it's okay to sit in the 9 of Swords energy and have those moments where you're crying and, you know, you kind of feel stuck. That doesn't mean you're not making progress. Crying is release. So yeah, you might have moments where you're crying, but you also have moments where you're being the Queen of Wands and you're getting it done. You're probably taking better care of your body, probably writing things down, probably doing meditation. Like, you are busy healing. You're not waiting for something to come and heal you. You are busy doing the healing. What's the advice for Capricorn? Wake up. Know your worth. Prepare for it and see the limits. This is basically just telling you something you already know. You are waking up. You are getting that sun energy, that solar plexus energy back that they stole from you. You know your worth. Just prepare for what healing brings, because healing brings a lot of like things you're not even expecting. Feelings you're not even expecting. Like in my healing journey, sometimes I just wake up and I just feel good. I'm like, why do I feel good? Like, you won't know why. You just feel good for no reason at times. And it's because of that. It's because you finally have your own light that people stole from you to make themselves feel good. You finally have that. And so you just feel good for no reason. You'd be like, you're just not used to it at the time. So prepare for like strange but good moments. See the limits in past situations where these exes, these ex-friends just took from you and did not give to you. I'm being drawn to these 4 2s right here out of all the numbers. So I don't know. That's what? 2, 4, 6, 8. Infinity. And it does say stand your ground. Capricorn, this is your message basically. You're healing. It's basically telling you keep going. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. Don't feel guilty because you keep thinking about the ex. Remind yourself to think about the future. Know that the devil's going to kick and scream as you tell him to leave. And you have this protection. Maybe it's a family member, an ancestor, your higher self, whoever it is. It's in the spirit realm. And the King of Swords as a spirit guide. Strong. Like the King of Swords as a spirit guide would be a spirit guide. Whoever is protecting you, that person does not play. They don't care. They will deal with your enemies in a way where you wouldn't even deal with your enemies. So Capricorn, please don't give up. This is just basically an energy check-in. I don't know if this past person is coming back. I feel like if they do, it's because they see something they can benefit from, but you already have the awareness that you don't want to go down that road and get hurt again and get drained again. Like the devil's leaving, you're aware of this. This is just a confirmation for you. So like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.